Going to pick up. Okay, so Team Infected versus Team Refuse is apparently what we're going to be joining. So let me just see if I can get into this. Let me just see. I think this is going to be the lobby I'm getting into now. So we're going to keep on casting.
We're going to keep on going. Apparently, we're going to keep going. I need some water.
There we go.
I need some water, or I'm going to die.
But it's all good.
Raid hardpoint.
We can do this. It's fine. I don't know what the series score is. We're going to get updated on that.
We don't know anything. We'll get updated on that. Let's go straight into this as you see right now. Okay, right. Let's do this. Come on, right. So, Amaze, Crazy Rush, the former Farrico team versus, I'm guessing it's Twisted.
That would be Twisted, which is Ainsy, and it's going to be Reedy, Jay, and of course Trauma as well. So have a look at that score. Let's see what's going on. 98 to 131 is the score. Refuse have got the lead. Of course, the last time we saw Refuse, they did lose to Epsilon 3-0 in the series, but it's going to be good to see them come back into this, and they need to have a strong series right now. And Torres is on an 8 score streak, and he just earned himself that lightning strike, I believe. But there we go. It's very, very close. So it is Refuse going up against Twisted.
Yes, Refuse going Torres, Godfather Torres, as he has named himself. Oh, dearie me. Hardpoint, right, okay, I'm trying to get into the Hardpoint raid. I haven't managed to commentate. It's a completely different game. Hardpoint raid, now this is all about early rotations. If you get a late rotation here, especially when you go to those Lambos.
Oh my God! Oh no! Did that just happen? I'm sorry, I pulled the controller out because that was just the dirtiest turn on in the world. Torres, what have you done?
You are indeed the godfather after that move, my friend. What an absolutely beastly move from him as he is making his way to the hardpoint. I don't care. I want to watch that over and over again. Can we please somebody get a replay on that? Because that was absolutely fantastic, guys. That was absolutely amazing. Oh my God, Refuse team, fantastic. And it's the score, look at the score. Yeah, it's so close right now.
Only about 10 points difference between the two teams. Jay is going to be picking up the last few scrap times on here, as the rest of his team are going to be trying to make that rotation over there. But have a look at the setup that Refuse have. This is pretty much perfect. They've got one person watching Double Ds, they've got one person watching Gym, one watching over towards Pool, and then one over in that Waterhouse section. So they've got a strong setup, and I would expect them to take this. So let's switch on board with Amaze as he does pick up his first kill there in the hardpoint hill with that M8, and he's going to be controlling this. Needs to make sure that his team are going to be getting those cutoffs as well and controlling, which it looks like they are doing pretty successfully, but still a very close game between these two teams. Only 10 points the difference, as you do see Refuse Amaze go down there, and it looks like Twisted has just about taken it over, but as soon as I say that, he gets taken down. Back and forth hill.
Back and forth hill, if you get a good setup on this, I think it's almost unbreakable. But right now, they just didn't have that setup that they needed straight away. So, as you said, going back and forth, however saying that, Refuse are pulling slowly away. I did cast over them earlier. They had a great game. They were against Envy. Not Envy, sorry, not Envy again. Epsilon.
Yeah, I was going to say Envy.
I was going to say Envy, they're not even here. Sorry, I'm everything mixing up words right now. But they were against Epsilon, so it was, you know, they are the favourite to win. So it was a little bit like that. But they played some absolutely fantastic quality. It really did give them a run for their money. So I want to say, I don't know what the score is. I don't know, is it 0-0? This is the first game? It is 0-0. It is 0-0. It is 0-0, in fact, guys. So
there we go.
It is 0-0. Nobody has won anything yet. So this is the first map, which means we'll be casting through S&D, capture flag, hardpoint, etc., if it goes to that. But it's looking really, it was looking really close when we started. What is? I'm sorry. What is Torres doing?
I'm sorry, Torres and Rush. What are you doing to me? 10 defense each, and both dropping over 30 kills. They are just slaying across the board right now. Still back on board with Torres. This guy has gone on 2 kill streaks, I believe. He does pick out 80. No, he doesn't. Gets the assist. Unfortunately, gets taken out. Crazy. They want a 3 score streak. Make that a 4 score streak on the hill. Looks like they're going to be able to take this game relatively convincingly.
It's mathematically impossible
yes, it is.
for them to win right now, guys. Just so you guys know, before you guys bring out your calculators, it's impossible for Twisted to come back here. So Refuse are going to take this 1-0, and we're going to move on to S&D. I'm not sure which map we're going to be playing because we just jumped into this without knowing pretty much anything at all. But Amaze! Amazing everybody as he gets the 2-piece right there. And, well, all I can say is that clock is slowly ticking. About 6 seconds left on the hard point. Refuse are going to take this, obviously, as I've said already. Amaze still killing people left, right, and center. I think Twisted, obviously, they must have worked out by now. It is mathematically impossible for them to win this, but it doesn't matter. They just want to end this early anyway. But Twisted not giving up on the hard point, even though it is impossible. They are still...
Well, okay, this is an important thing I have to mention. And your boys, of course, who you love, called Epsilon, told me all about this. And I was talking to Shane back in G1, actually, back in July time. And he said an important part of hardpoint for him is that if they know that it's mathematically impossible for them to come back and win the hardpoint game. They do their very best to stop the other team getting 250 points, and they really play out the map, and that's, I feel, such an important part. But it doesn't matter, as 250 points was reached there for Refuse, 177 points for Twisted. We'll have a look at this final kill cam, which was a maze, of course, with that M8, and then we will have a look at the scoreboard and see what was going on. And I saw on the scoreboard that their name was Infected, but they've all got Twisted in their gamer tags right now, so hopefully I can get an update on that. But 37 kills from Rush with 11 defends, and look at that! That was almost 40 defends. Honest to God, 40 defends between that entire squad in that 10-minute hardpoint game. How? Okay, so apparently they are infected, on the bracket.
If we do say twisted at some point, we do apologise. They are, in fact, infected.
So they're infected on the bracket, but they're twisted in here. So thank you so much for confusing us.
Yes, yes. This is something we had a problem with at G2.
Yes.
When an entire team decided to change all of their names, like 8 players decided to change their names to something completely different. We were just sitting there going,
we had a piece of paper and we had to look every time we called them out to try and find out who they were.
This person equals this person, this person. And then some people corrected their names and some didn't. So then we were like, wait, this person, but not this person.
Yes.
Oh my God, thank you.
Here we go.
This is my favorite.